Welcome back. So finally, Sri Lanka have won an international game. This is only their second win in any form of the game in 2021. The last game they won was in March, 4 months back against West Indies in the Caribbean. They won a T20 international. And now Sri Lanka has managed to beat India for the first time in Sri Lanka for the past 9 years. The last time they did it was in July 24th, 2012. So now here July 23rd, 2021. It took them exactly 9 years to beat India on their home ground. Even though India lose the third game, they managed to win the series 2-1. We all expected them to win the series and we also expected India to lose the third game because the team which has travelled to Sri Lanka is considered as the B team. But the players who played the third game can be considered as the C or D team because the total experience of the team is so low. The total number of matches played before this game for Shikhar Dhawan is 145, but combining all the other 10 players is just 119. And India had 5 new debutants in this match. This is the first time that they have this much of debutants since they're playing the first game 100 years ago. As a general cricket fan, I feel so happy for Sri Lanka winning this game because the way they lost the second ODI and the way they won this game shows the amount of panic that they have in the dugout. They were 190 for 3 at one stage, and while winning the game they are 227 for 7, which means they lost the next 4 wickets for just 37 odd runs. Remember, this Sri Lankan team entered the finals for each and every ICC tournament conducted from 2007 to 2014. Only in 2013 they were knocked out by India in the semi-finals. The past 5 years have been so dark for Sri Lanka in international cricket. The obvious reason is the retirement of players like Sangakkara, Dilshan and other players. The similar thing happened for England in 2015, especially after the World Cup exit. Players like Ian Bell, Graham Swan, Kevin Peterson and Andrew Stoss, Alistair Cook retired from ODI cricket. But just look where they are. They are one of the top teams in white ball cricket, especially in ODI cricket. And I hope that Sri Lanka will also reach that type of destiny in the coming years. Because, players like Hasaranga and Avishka Fernando, the wicketkeeper, I just don't know his name, showed the glimpses of what they could do for Sri Lanka in ODI format. I hope Sri Lanka just start winning more games in the coming years. So finally, the ODI series has been concluded and it went in India's favour as 2-1. There's been a lot of positive for India in this series. And there's also a negative. Manish Pandey, the inconsistency of Manish Pandey. In all the 3 games, when Manish Pandey came into the crease, India were reasonably in a good position. And with the flat tracks in Sri Lanka, the inexperienced bowling lineup, well, what else Manish Pandey needs? Once again, he's just thrown his wicket away in all the 3 innings. A decade ago, Manish Pandey was the sensation of Indian cricket. He won the Under-19 World Cup with Virat Kohli and he was the first Indian to score a century in IPL in 2009. And decent performances in all the domestic circuits all over India. And in 2014, he had a breakthrough IPL season. He won the Man of the Match award in the 2014 IPL finals against Kings 11 for Kolkata Knight Riders. And that also earned him the Indian call-up in 2016, where he scored a century just in his second game against Australia in Australia. I think that's the last time when he tasted success in international cricket. After that, he's been given chances after chances in ODI cricket and he's been just disproving his talent. Well, after 2016, it's nearly been 5.5 years and he scored only 250 plus scores after that big century. This series was the final opportunity for Manish Pandey to prove his talent. The pitch conditions, the bowling lineup of Sri Lanka, and there was no pressure whatsoever in all 3 games. But once again, Manish Pandey failed. Well, there are many players waiting for this spot. Players like Sanju Samson, Ishan Kishan, Suryakumar Yadav are performing whenever they get a chance. So I think in the next ODI series, which is a long way to go, and Manish Pandey will not find a place in the Indian playing 11. The numbers of Manish Pandey in T20 cricket is good while considering his ODI records. So there's 3 more T20s to come against Sri Lanka and I hope Manish Pandey will show his talent there. That's it viewers. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and click the bell icon to receive notifications for all my videos.